Hello friends, today I am going to discuss voice recognitions analysis. So I am using Google Colab, and Google Colab is a good platform to the analyze like a artificial intelligence project and machine learning project. So let's see. Before that we have to discuss one thing. First we need to understand the GPU must be available. So first I go the runtime and change the runtime type, and GPU I have already updated, so we can save the GPU, because voice recognition is the very deep, because this is the deep learning part, so it takes the more time, otherwise your computer has been hang and something. So we see here another is the recognizing the command like a deep learning in a audio. So first we need to the collect some audio. So because speech sound data comes in the from of web, so I collect from the website, some websites right here. So therefore they require the different pre-processing that other type of data. So the machine learning on the audio signals finds commercial applications in a speech enhancements. So like the example, hearing aids, speech to the text, text to the speech, noise cancellations, recommending music to a users based their preferences, and generating a audio. So these are the deep learning parts. So now we will look the simple sound recognitions, the problem of the Google speech commands datasets. So we will classify sound commands into a different class, and we will then set the deep learning models and train it. So first I am going to look here at the simple sound recognition. So first need to the, you are collecting a data, so need to the install WGET. So wget is a package, so we can install here. This is a building the wheels for the collecting package, and it has been installed because I have already converted into the GPU. So if you do not convert into the GPU, can take a more time, and it may be the sometime stuck your machine. And now we know to the operating systems, wget import and tar file. So it has been imported here. Now I am going to the data.dir sound commands. So I am going to the import this data and achieve OS, so operating systems dot path base name data set underscore URL is the data set underscore URL as a variable. After that mkdir and OS, so operating systems mkdir I am using here. So mkdir like a path, mode and dir fd none. So now the create a dictionary. So if the dir underscore fd is not none, it should be the file descriptors open to a dictionary, and the path should be relative path will then be a relative to the dictionary. So dir underscore fd may not be the implemented on your platform, so it is unavailable, and using it will be the not implemented error. So let's see another chdir os, so data.dir and widget downloaded data set underscore UI with the trf file and dot open. So archive and r colon gz as a tar. These are the codes. So try to understand, because tar dot extract all path data and training. So we are going to the train this data, and now the os dot remove the achieve, because we are taking a number of files in this data. So we need to the train, and some unwanted files has been removed. So after that, look here, because I have written it twice, so don't need to the okay, this one is a twice, so look here one. Now the import the librosa, use the Librosa for audio processing library. So X and SR Librosa dot loaded, here the data train bed, and this is the name of this one. So we can see here, let's see. And then after that, so it will take a time, I think. So after that we can, it has been achieved here. I didn't, yeah, now this one has been done. This is not great. 1 minute, because taking a time here. So yeah, now it has been extracted data, say, so most of the time it will take a more, don't worry. So after that, import the Librosa. Yeah, it is a working. So copy loaded, make format, copy loaded, read, radio, sales. Okay, so it has been done. Now let's do, yeah, now the import the Librosa done, and now import the ipython dot display as a IPD, and then we can see here.
Fed.
Yeah, you can hear this sound.
Fed.
Yeah, and after that we need to the like a magic means percentage matplotlib inline. Already we are using this here. Import the matplotlib pyplot plt and import librosa dot display. So we can display here, and then after that plt, and this figure has been look like this one, because whenever if you hear this sound, so we can see here, here is the pitch is high, and after that pitch is low. Similarly, we can use the librosa dot stftx as a variable. Just we have already look here, this one is a x as a variable we have taken here. So now and xdb as a variable librosa dot amplitude, because if you speak anything like it depends on the amplitude underscore 2 underscore db and abs absolute of this x. And now the plot the figure size 14 and 5, and librosa dot display and spec show dot xdb as a variable, and sr now x underscore axis as a time, y underscore axis as a log, and now plotting like a color bar. So this is the x spectrum look like this here. Most of the time you can say this type of the error and something, you can collect your error and warnings, other things also. So spectrums are using most of the towers like 4G towers and something. You can see the your errors in your towers, you can easily visible like this. Okay, so hertz and time has been plotted. So before that, so these are the part we can understand. So after that we need to understand one more thing, like a library, like a pillow library. So let's see the pillow library, like a P I double L O, pillow in Python. L, yeah, pillow in Python. So we try pillow library. What is the pillow library? So we did it. Yeah, pillow means pil. Pillow is the fairly pil, and fork by the Alex Clark contribute here. So this is the Python imaging library. Pillow is a Python imaging library, and we can learn here the Python imaging library. It is a free and open source additional library for Python programming language, and that adds the support for opening, manipulating, and saving a many different image file format, and it is available others also. So let's go the inside of this file, inside of this library, and we try to learn more here. So yeah, this one is the pillow 9.2. we can easily install here. So pillow is the friendly PIL FORK, and look here, it has a look like a documents. It can be the test, like a lint passings, test windows passings, test calling. Other package is a given DO and another PYPIA. These are the package here. The chat go on Gitter and Twitter also uses. Okay, so this is a way you can try to understand. Another, so you can see here like the something packages, test and processing. So documents, handbooks, installations easy, and I think something like a cloud ID. Yeah, you can see the tutorials here somewhere. So sponsor, login, register. Don't worry, you can go in anywhere somewhere, like the home page first. You can see here. So what happened? Just try. This is the pillow library. Okay, and TileLight, which is available of the TileLight free trials, and another like this. But I did use, look here, I have already used it like a PIL pillow. Installation document, release note, KPI handbook. Yeah, look here. Yeah, lit here. So it has been so many contents is given here, like the image archive, image display, image processing. So you can learn the more thing here from here. So you can write here the image processing, how to do this one. Another, you can go ahead the next, like here using the image class, like I have already from the PIL import, and I am image.open hopper.ppm. So most important class in the Python imaging a library. So it is the image class, you can see here. And another, the print I am image.open, and I am size, I am mode. So it has been easily you can create here. Another thing, just image.show, just we have already applied here, and the import OS and SYS. So both has been imported, operating systems and sys. And then for PIL import image, and for infinite in sys.argb, and we can use here as this one the path of the infinite and jpg. Then we can create the jpeg thumbnails also we can use here. We can create a jpg and identify the image files also. We can, this code you can use the cutting, pasting and merging this image we can use here. Rolling an image we can use here. This merging an image we can use here. So splitting and the merging and bands and RGB. Geometrical transformations we can also use here. Geometrical transformation most of the time it is used in the algorithms like rotations. So IM transpose equal image we can be transpose also use here. Color transformations you can use here with the image dot open, like convert the different colors. Image enhancements can enhance provide the number of the method and modules that can be the use enhance the image, like image dot filters functions. So image dot point means applying the point transformer and processing the individual bands also. So merge, paste, point, enhancing image. So image enhance dot the constant. Image sequences, so reading a sequences. So you can use the try and except for the reading a sequences using the image sequences and iterator class. So you can use here. Now the PostScript paintings, the Python imaging library include a function to a print image, so text and graphics on the PostScript pointers, and drawing the PostScript here. So more on the reading like an image, so reading from the open files also and reading from the binary data also. So another reading from URL also, reading from a tar achievement. Just we have to means we did also use here the PIL import image and tar IO. Batch processing, so operations can be applied to multiple image files. So we need to use the batch processing, like all PNG image in the current directory can be saved as a JPEG as a reduced quality. And next is the image can also be the open as a path and controlling the decoders. So reading and draft mode we can also use here. So these are the way we can use here. Another next concept is like bands. Okay, so get bands methods you can use here. Modes you can use here, like some range from the 0 to 1, 8 bits pixels, range from 0 to 255 and so on. So these are the try to understand the depth pixels in the image. The pixel uses the full range of bit of the depth, right? So Pillow also provide the limited support the few additional modules like width alpha, p alpha, 2 colors, okay, size. So filters, we can also the filters here, filter comparisons tables, something like this, performance and downscaling quality and this scaling. Okay, so let's see. So one by one we try to understand, and appendix also we try to understand. So I have given like some overview, so we try to understand. And another one more is like a tar file we get. I think we have already discussed here. And one more thing here, Librosa we try to understand Librosa. So let's see here. So I try to look here. LIB, yeah, Librosa in Python. So yeah, Librosa is a Python package for the music and audio analysis. So why do I use Librosa? So it provides the building a block and necessary and create a music informations retrieval systems. So you try to understand what is the Librosa and why do we use. So look here, that this one is the Librosa. So Librosa is the Python package, and now the cutting. So if you want to the site Librosa in the scholarly work, and there are the two ways you are using the library for your work and for sake of reproducibility. So please cite the versions you used by the retrieving the appropriate DOI and citations informations from JNodo. So SCI Pi, so installations tutorial has been given here, and API documentations has been created a multi-channels dimensions. So you try to understand what is this and how to use here. So let's see. So this sections will cover the develop in the with the Librosa, including a figure and overview of the basic and advanced uses and integrations with the ScienceKit Learn package, and we will assume the basic familiarity with the Pythons and NumPy SciencePy. So Librosa.beat functions is the estimate the tempo and detecting a beat events. And Librosa.core core functionality means include a functions and to load the audio from disk, computer versions, spectrograms. Librosa.decompose functions for the harmonic and percussive sources separations. Librosa.display visualizations and display the routines using like a matplotlib we can use here. Librosa.effect the time domains audio processing such as the pitch shifting and time stretchings. Librosa.features, so features extractions and the manipulations. This include the low level of features extractions such as the chromograms, okay, MEL spectrograms. So Librosa.filters, so the filter bank generations like this. Librosa.onsets, Librosa.segment, Librosa.sequence, Librosa.sequence. So and now you can use here these codes and now try to apply here. So I think you can try to read this one and you will be the better than. So now the troubleshooting also no attribute display here, and Pi sound files failed. So if you are loading the audio file and you see the following message, like means don't worry, this is a warning. And now the audio files is not downloaded. Yeah, look, sure, the core IO and DSP audio loading, load stream and 2_mono resamples, get underscore durations and get sample rate. Now the time domain processing, signal generations, spectral representations, phase recoveries, harmonics, magnitude scalings, time unit conversions, frequency unit conversions, music notations, frequency range generations, pitch and tunings, miscellaneous. Okay, so these are the best way to understand how Librosa can work, and one by one as will describe here, and you try to understand, and you will be mastered in the few days. So try, if you have a ability to if you want to like a good like artificial intelligence, and so you need to understand these things very well, like speech recognitions and the others. So you have to understand these things, and you will be the better than for any project like image and speech recognition. So image I have already discussed, you can see the previous video, but speech you need to understand these things. Thank you very much for today. I hope everyone will be try to understand, see how deep learning work, and it will be the way. Thank you.